Is this the hypothalamus? What the hell is up with your orders, buddy? What? Who am I? I'm the production manager for the scrotal and testes region, and I have some problems with the orders I'm getting. Now, I know you don't call the shots up there at headquarters, but I know you are in charge of all hormonal request forms. You tell your boss that he needs to get his act together and make up his goddamned mind about how much volume he wants produced. I'm busting these balls down here to make shipment demands. These facilities aren't the quickest, and he isn't helping things by wearing those fucking tight jeans. Every goddamn day he puts those things on to make himself look like an idiot, and every goddamn day my storage area overheats. If he wants to keep making demands for full loads twice a day, then he's going to keep getting half-prepared product. Now, I'm not complaining about the work. Business has been good since we found that Dane. The last few years, I thought we were going to have to shut everything down and board up the whole factory. I really thought I was going to lose my job. I couldn't bear the thought of letting all my boys go, because we've got good people down here, and this kid's inability to get tail nearly put them on the street. I mean, with the lack of demand for output, I really thought there was something wrong with the kid. After a while, things got pretty backed up around here. We started running out of room for all the overflow. Yeah, it was getting really sticky down here, if you know what I mean. But those are the bad times, and let's hope they stay in the past. I don't want anyone up there thinking I'm not satisfied in my position. I'm very content. I just wish you guys would make up your minds about these shipments. You keep demanding them all the time, and most of the time they don't even go anywhere. Well, I keep getting updates that there's a blockage at the end of the runway, and all the product just ends up in some kind of bag? That's just bad for business. How do you expect us to do our job if you won't let the materials get to the job site? Who the hell puts a bag on their dick? What good does that do? Look, I don't know where you learned your economics, but I sure as hell didn't learn that. I've learned through the grapevine that the nucleus accumbens, yeah, the pleasure-centric guy, he isn't too happy about this bag thing either. Oh, and when we finally do get shipments through, the address is wrong. I don't understand why this kid can't tell the difference between a mouth and a pussy. I can forgive the couple of times he put it in the wrong hole. I get that one. It's dark, it's right next to the proper area, it feels right enough, whatever. A mouth, though? That's not even on the right end. If I had this kid in my department, you can believe the little fuck-up would be canned immediately. I'm no biologist, but from what my contract says, I'm to produce potent sperm ready to fertilize, and I do. I have to try and get this kid's genetic code shipped to an egg, and everyone seems to be preventing that. I'm not saying the boys up at corporate don't know what they're doing. I just know that my job is being impaired, and it isn't my doing. Of the very few times that there isn't a bag, and we actually ship into the right spot, we can't get a signature. There is no one to sign for the package. Well, my guys search all around the tubes, both of them, mind you, and no one is there. You might want to get someone to look into the fertility of this girl we got. I don't think we've seen an egg yet. You guys can't complain about the quality of my work with the conditions I have to deal with. Oh, and that's another thing. Stop making orders while we're in the shower. You guys know the hot water messes with the temperature down here. I try and drop the testes as far down as possible, but they can't go down to the floor. Not yet, anyways. The heat gets to me too much for the product and the cooling system, and bam, we're shooting blanks. I really don't get what is going on up there, so I think you all need to have a conference about all these conditions and problems, and when you get on your shit, get back to me. Jesus Christ, unbelievable.